Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Real to Real. I'm your host, Angelo.
And I'm also your host, Ellie Mae.
This week, we'll be starting off with Weekend in Taipei.
Oh, I always wanted to go to Taipei.
Me personally, I haven't. I've never liked flying.
Why?
Well,
it's so fun.
Well, yeah. But
Going on a trip and seeing the world, it's really fun. You should try it.
Well, it's not fun for my wallet.
Oh.
Anyway, let's take a look at the trailer.
I'm John Lawler. I was undercover to finally take Kwong's operation down. We're getting it all on camera. We can still solve this. Confidential informants come forward. I just need 1 weekend.
What's the handoff?
Taipei.
Absolutely not. After what happened last time, go relax. The drugs will still be here on Tuesday, and so will Kwong.
All right.
Joey, my love, where were you today? My trial study.
Ready? Who's the snitch?
That's an excellent question.
I can finally take him down.
I don't know why you married Kwong. Sometimes it's easier to forget the past.
Joey, it's been 15 years. Whatever broke your heart is not coming back.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
Mom, who's this?
Mom, you have a son?
John, Kwong is sending him right now.
You bring me my wife, and you kill John Lawler.
You're in trouble now. Seriously, who is this guy?
See, you haven't changed the bed.
Everyone, shut up and let me drive.
Is it between you and me? I'm not gonna lose you again.
You're supposed to be dead.
Give it a minute, kid, and your mom will take care of that.
Guys, what are you doing?
We forgot our keys.
You're stealing cars and he's punching everyone? Who are you people? Get in.
Listen to your mother.
Weekend in. Hey, you grew.
Yeah, I did. You didn't notice?
Anyway, A Weekend in Taipei is about.
Just in, Agent Luke Evans, who was an undercover cop, John Lawler, destroys an Asian seafood restaurant in South Minneapolis. He claims he was trying to stop a drug dealer named Kwon.
Without listening to his boss, Agent Pernell Walker, to go on vacation for the weekend, Agent Lawler goes to Taipei, Taiwan instead, to try and solve the case by himself.
Agent Lawler finds his long-lost love, Joey Goleme, and his son Raymond Wyatt Yang, having to protect them both from the drug gang that is he is there to get.
Finding out that his love, Joey, married Sung Kang, the leader of the Kwong operation, Agent Lawler's heart was broken.
The director of this operation was George Wan, and having a team up with Agent Lawler, Joey and Raymond have to stop Kwon before he kills them in order to protect his operation.
Hiring a trained killer, Patrick Pensu Lee, to come and attack his family.
Having to work together and trust each other after what has happened 15 years ago might be the hardest part of the task. Let's hear from the director, George Wan, and tells us how the story came together.
I feel like we might have gotten some of the answer to this and that, but what would you say is the biggest difference between draft one of this screenplay and the finished film that everyone just watched?
Well, a lot of it, when we got to Taipei, first of all, it's a beautiful place. There's a lot of gorgeous scenery, as you can see. I mean, some of, we couldn't shoot all of it, but a lot of opportunities just unfolded organically when we were there. So, for example, the final fight between, Luke and Sung, we originally were going to do it out in the streets, in the back alleys, sort of a night market. But we were shooting in the summer in Taipei, and it is super hot. And so, Luke, the Sung, and I are just wandering the streets, trying to scout. 5 minutes to walk, and we're just drenching sweats. And I just joked to him, because I saw a movie theater across the way. I said, too bad we can't do the final fight like an air conditioned movie theater. And he looked at me and said, why not? So, just to preserve, make all of our lives easier. We were told through act to, movie theater.
Sometimes that's when you find the best stuff, when things don't go
Exactly.
according to plan.
Hey, did you know that Weekend in Taipei, the majority of it was actually shot in Taipei?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they call it Weekend in Taipei. If, obviously filming took more than one weekend.
That's because the weekend is within the movie.
So, I mean, I don't know. It seems like false advertising to me. So, anyway, did you know that Kwang's actor, Sung Kang, played Taylor Kwan in Bullet to the Head, a movie about a hitman and detective joining forces to take down a common enemy?
Of course I did. I love that movie.
Wait, really? I've never heard about it before doing research for the show.
Yeah, my favorite part is when...
Okay. No spoiling the audience, please.
Why not? Well, let's send them on a commercial break so I can talk about
Wait,
it and
hold on.
it.
I don't want to get
Because
spoiled. I don't want
I
to get
wanna
spoiled
tell you.
either. Hold on. Can we get to the commercial, please?
No, I need to tell you about this movie.
No, I'm good.
All of our equipment is professional. The studios are gigantic. Cameras, use the lighting equipment. All the audio and design is extremely professional. I've enjoyed using the vocal booth every now and again. So, yeah, it's a good spot.
Really been enjoying animation. It's really cool. We're learning like state-of-the-art software that's so deep that sometimes I feel like I want to cry, but it's really cool what you can do with this stuff.
That's what I like here about Hannah Tech. It's very personal, and everybody knows everybody, and it's very welcoming here.
This movie was zooming with the high-speed chase scenes and with all the fight scenes, and also with the love scenes. Very fast cuts, but very fun to watch. I liked how they used actual scenes to create the backstory. John would say, "I don't remember that," and then they would show why he didn't remember. I also enjoyed, what I enjoyed most was the music. 1 minute it was playing romantic music, another it was playing action music, then it will play horror. Mateo Loco Scully, you did an awesome job on the music choices for each of the scenes. Really set the mood and it actually made you feel like the characters felt. I started listening to the soundtrack on Spotify.
Whoa, why would you listen to the track on Spotify? This one? This soundtrack?
Yeah, it was actually interesting to listen to, and you can actually like picture each scene that is happening within the movie. Anyways, the choreography in the movie was very thought out and performed very well. A lot of the lighting setups, especially in like Joey's village, look like natural lighting that is coming from the sun. The cinematography and editing was carefully designed to make this movie more realistic. The movie had an actual plot with a good storyline, teaming up with your long-lost love in order to take down your husband that you hate, all to protect your son. That is just crazy. I actually enjoyed this movie and would own this movie. I wouldn't own it, but I would definitely watch it again. I would rate it 4 out of 5 reels. What's your thoughts, Angela?
My thoughts are why you listen to this soundtrack on Spotify.
You're still stuck on that?
Yeah, what?
Whatever, just let's hear your review.
Yeah, all right. Weekend in Taipei is like an R-rated family film, almost like if you tie in a drug bust and a long-separated husband and wife romance. But as one would assume, juggling so many aspects within 100 minutes will have any writer drop the ball. I thought it had pretty cool fight sequences, especially the beginning one with in the kitchen where pots, pans, and flamethrowers were just flying around with the bullets. Their performances weren't so bad either, even from White Yang, who plays Raymond. Way to break the stigmatism around child actors. I thought Kwang was an alright antagonist throughout the most of the movie, but he's like super mad the whole time, which doesn't really lend to the billionaire with everything and more vibe it initially seems like he would be giving off. It gets even worse when Raymond, the 13-year-old boy, manages to get a hold of the ledger containing damning evidence of Kwang's crimes. Although he does get it back, it comes across as just a little sloppy. The family drama also doesn't hit like the movie really wants it to. Kwang and Joey's relationship is pretty tumultuous towards the beginning, but theirs doesn't feel nearly as interesting as the one John and Joey have. You see, the movie uses flashbacks to reveal their time together before they're separated, and despite the pretty cheap wigs that come off as pretty comedic, honestly, instead of young, it is still compelling enough to keep me throughout the rest of the movie, despite its apparently streaming-worthy soundtrack. I'll give this movie 3 out of 5 reels.
Thank you so much for tuning in today and watching our podcast.
Please follow us on YouTube and follow us on YouTube. You can find the subscribe button on the lower left-hand corner of our logo.
Also, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, so please leave a comment below. We love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that apparently streaming-worthy soundtrack. Does that make sense to any of you guys?
It's just the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you never listened to it before?
Well, exactly. It's just the soundtrack. It's nothing compared to like Lion King or like Dark Knight.
Okay, well, Lion King is very good, but this one is really good too. Do you want to listen to it?
I mean, apparently, if it's that good.
Come on. Yes, you gotta listen to it. This one plays throughout the whole movie. This is like when their like romantic scene happens. Can you picture it? Picture the romantic scene.
Yeah, I think I see it now.
Oh, do you feel this?
Yeah, it makes sense. Everything is clicking. It makes I can see clearly. Oh my gosh, I've been living a lie. It all makes sense to me.
It's actually good.
I understand. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching our 10:30 edition of Reel to Reel. Join us next time at 12 p.m. for our Red One review.
And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. This has been Reel to Reel.
I gotta listen to this soundtrack. Oh my goodness.